I can say with confidence that Rhythm Heaven Fever is one of my favourite rhythm games ever. Whether it be the eye-popping visuals or the music that will have you scrunching your face up like a ball of paper, Rhythm Heaven Fever is popular for all the right reasons. One of my favourite parts of this franchise has to be the remixes. For those of you who haven't played a Rhythm Heaven game before, after every 4 minigames there'll be a remix song that tests you on what you've learnt so far. No practice, no warning before switching minigames. It can be very difficult to comprehend, but it's also the most fun that I have playing these games. So today, I wanted to rank these in a top 10 format from my least favourite to my most favourite. It's also important to recognise that each remix has a distinguishing theme to it, whether it be a rock song or a chill tropical song. The song's vibe plays an important part in how I rank them, as well as the chosen minigames in the remix and, of course, the song. Without further ado, starting with my least favourite remix, it's gotta be Remix 2. If you're a Rhythm Heaven fan, you may have seen this coming, but I don't hate or even dislike this remix as a matter of fact. In my opinion, it's just very forgettable compared to the others. This remix follows a rock and roll theme which is completely fine for it. You know, the song itself is, it's fine, and I would listen to it again, but I'd much rather listen to all the other songs. This remix is so unbelievably short that it's just so easy to forget. I do take problem with some of the minigames too, as this remix compiles some of the easiest minigames together such as Forklifter and Board Meeting. And while I do really enjoy Board Meeting, it just felt out of place in this remix compared to in Remix 9, and we'll get to that later. But before that, at number 9, it's Remix 10. Wait, let me explain. Remix 10 contains all the songs in the game, being the final remix and, really, the final challenge in the main story. The reason this remix isn't higher because while the song is new, it's really just a mashup of all the songs we've already heard. Not to mention there's no distinguishing theme or anything that differentiates this remix. But I really don't see what else they could have done, because that's kinda what this final remix is going for. It's not trying to be anything special, it's just a final remix of all the songs, which are brilliantly connected by transitions in the song, by the way. Remix 10 being this low is just personal preference for me, and I completely understand if you disagree with that. What did they do to Love Rap? No, but seriously. Remix 6 follows a carnival / funfair theme, and it even says it will take you back to your days of youth. This remix is very energetic and thrilling, and I absolutely love it. Whether it's the heavenly bossa nova parts, the bouncy parts of Donk Donk, or the rhythm rockets, I can say with confidence that this remix successfully captures the fun and exciting vibe of going to a theme park. However, I feel like this song relies way too heavily on the rhythm rockets, which is fine, but at the same time makes the song by itself feel very empty. Remix 8 uses rhythm rockets without it taking away from the song, which is what I felt this song should have done. At number 7, we have Remix 1. And this one's just straight up vibey, okay? From the emphasis of the American football kicks and the golf minigame that seems to fit absolutely perfectly with this remix, Seesaw, which I'm pretty sure would fit amazingly with any of the remixes in this game, the game selection and music complement each other very well here, the factory that's in the fucking sky. I love this game in its obscurity, it's truly amazing. This remix is a great way to start off the game, and the only real reason that I've rated it low is because there's more I prefer, but this is where we get into remixes that I absolutely love. Remix 3 is the first remix to include vocals, and it does not disappoint. The vocalist is absolutely amazing and has a great voice, and yes, the English version's just as good as the Japanese one in my opinion. This remix has a very fun selection of games including Air Rally with no To Interrupt the Singer. No, I'm looking at you, 𝐒𝐿. No, but the song does a great job at making sure that every minigame has its fair screen time. As you punch the bag in Vigor Fighter is so satisfying when it goes with the beat like this. And of course Built to Scale is as satisfying as always. Overall, this remix is solid, but unfortunately, I feel like the other two remixes with vocals just do a better job than this one. For example, Remix 8. This, along with Remix 9 and 10, include more than just 4 minigames, and Remix 8 does a good job in some parts, and falls flat in some others. Like I mentioned before, the song uses rhythm rockets, but it doesn't take away from the song at all, and in fact I think it adds to the overall melody of it. This remix is extremely fast, and I honestly think Remix 9 is easier, which is really funny. A lot of these minigames are shown as couples, which is cleverly done by the Rhythm Heaven team. However, every remix is just a photo, which is unfortunate. I feel like they could have done more with the overall theme, but it works well enough. My main problem is this. It just gets in the way of the vocals and breaks the entire vibe of the song. This has been memed to hell and back by the community, and rightfully so. It's really unfitting and funny at the same time, though I still feel like this minigame was the correct selection for this remix. I just wish he said it a bit softer and quieter, but yeah. This remix is better than 3, but can't make it any higher because of the issues that I've just discussed. Ironically enough, sitting at number 4 is Remix 4. People absolutely love this remix, and for good reason. The song is a bop first of all, and it includes Ringside, which is a massive W, and the traditional Japanese vibe is done so well. I mean, it was just a no-brainer that Samurai Slice would be in this remix. However, packing pests is kind of uncreative in this remix, no double ups or real changes to the rhythm at all. If only they introduced the packing pest 2 mechanic before Remix 4, where you slightly pause before picking up the candy. I feel like they could have done more with it, but that's my only real gripe with this remix. Everything else here is done so well, and this song is one of the best in the entire series. Unfortunately though, I prefer these 3 last songs a lot more, and this next remix is an absolute banger. Remix 5. I cannot express my love for this remix even more. I don't even need to tell you that this remix is a banger. Like, for example, just listen to this bit. This remix follows a prehistoric theme and does an amazing job at it. The exhibition match swings feel incredibly satisfying in this remix, as you usually hit the ball right as the song climaxes. This remix also has Flipper Flop, which is always fun. It's sad that Captain Took isn't there in this version though. I don't care what anyone says, right? That transition, that one right there, pure evil. I know you're supposed to keep clicking and it will transition itself over, but when I saw the minigame change for the first time, I panicked and let go. Pure evil. Seriously though, this remix is absolutely amazing, and it does not get the credit it deserves. Moving on. Remix 9 is the final one of the 3 with vocals, and oh my goodness did they knock it out of the park with this one. Not only does this minigame contain cheerleaders, which is my favourite minigame in the entire series, they make Love Rap sound amazing here. At the start of the video, I mentioned how Remix 9 did a better job with board meeting than Remix 2 did. Instead of 4 pigs this time around, there's only 3, which means you'll have to stop your chair faster with the others, and overall have faster reaction time. The fact that there's now 3 instead of 4 really adds to and complements the song. As well as Karate Joe, that's another minigame that really adds to the whole remix. Also, ringside appearance at the end. There's only one remix that can top this one in my opinion, and it's gonna have to be Remix 7. I may be a little biased here. Okay, I might be really biased here because not only do I love the futuristic theme and cheerleaders being in this remix also has some of my favorite minigames ever, like Shrimp Shuffle, the Rhythm Heaven staple Karate Geo, Tap Troop, and of course cheerleaders. There's also this part in the remix, which makes it even better for me. This is my favorite remix in Rhythm Heaven Fever. Well, that was all my rankings. What did you think? Did you think some songs deserve to be ranked higher, some should have been ranked lower? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see me ranking more remixes from other Rhythm Heaven games, or if you want to see more Rhythm Heaven discussions and rankings in general, please consider subscribing and give the video a little thumbs up. Well, that's it from me. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!